the airplane. But look at the water.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Welcome to the Canadian International Air Show, which takes place every year during the Labor Day weekend. Usually from September the 1st to the 4th in downtown Toronto, Ontario, Canada. The Canadian International Air Show has been running since 1949. The air show can consist of 15 or more aircrafts and lasts approximately 3 hours.
Ears open for the B1B, the Lancer from the United States Air Force.
Again, variable geometry wings. The wings extended out right now.
The first aircraft is the B1B Lancer. This aircraft originates from the U.S. Air Force. 3 prototypes of this aircraft were built from 1984 to 1985. Several proved unsuccessful and improvements were made. The B1A never went into production. The B1B Lancer has a blended body configuration with variable geometry wing design and turbofan engines which improve range and speed with a high survival rate. This particular aircraft is here specially from Cleveland for the show.
You see the 2 nacelles underneath the wings, 2 jet engines underneath with full afterburners, crew of 4 on board, and let's just watch and listen to the B1B Lancer. Like our hybrid, this is one of those.
This specific aircraft is known as F86 Sabre. It also originates from the U.S. Air Force. This airplane was developed in the 1940s and happened to be one of the most produced Western jet fighters. This airplane played a huge role in the Korean War as a U.S. air combat fighter. This aircraft also originates from the U.S. Air Force and is called the F15 Eagle. This aircraft has been designed to fight in all weather conditions. The Eagle has a look-down, shoot-down radar that identifies low-flying moving targets and separates it from the ground clutter. The F-15 can climb up to 30,000 feet in 60 seconds. As of 2005, the F-15 has a combined killed record of 104 kills to 0 losses.
But 2 Raptors here. The F-22, its first appearance at an air show in Canada.
The F-22 provides a first look, first shot, first kill capability through the use of stealth, advanced sensors, and a lethal mix of advanced air-to-air and air-to-ground weapons. The F-22 also requires shorter takeoff and landing distances as compared to current frontline fighters. F-22 pilots will be able to engage the enemy over its own territory and support long-range air-to-ground assets. The F-22 also brings its own precision ground attack capability to the battlefield.
Gentlemen, get your hats off and give them a wave as they come right at you from show center for the very last pass. Canadian Forces Heritage Flag.
Let's keep our eyes. Scuba diving, they can do it all. The SARTEC's on board in the search and rescue role, and that's just one of the many roles and the intricate and combined roles that our armed forces do. So again, and why don't you put your hands together so they hear it loud and proud how much we support our men and women in uniform. Ladies and gentlemen, please, a round of applause for all of those wearing the uniform. That helicopter through the air without the aid of a flight management system.
And that helicopter built by Bell over in your neck of the woods, over at Mirabel, and another Canadian-built aircraft on display here today. A lot of Canadian technology in the show this year.
It is our theme, and while you might point out that Bell isn't a Canadian company, the helicopter manufactured here, but Canadian inventions, and again the engineering involved in that, we will point out to you throughout the show. If you look onto the roof of the helicopter and on the chin of the helicopter, you see scissor-like devices. Those little pieces of pointy metal are safety features designed in Canada by Canadians should a helicopter, which is tasked to do low-level work, hit one of those nasty wires, of course high-tension wires and hydro wires across the country. Those devices were designed to sever those wires and not bring the helicopter down.
The Sukhoi Su26 was designed and built in Moscow by the Sukhoi Design Bureau, the principal supplier of fighters, bombers, and attack aircraft to the Russian military. The Su-26 combines a 360 to 400 HP 9-cylinder radial engine with a composite and titanium airframe to create an aircraft capable of hovering in place, reaching 280 miles per hour, and handling more G-forces than an F-16. In this aircraft, the pilot becomes the limiting factor of what can be demonstrated. The Sukhoi is the most sought-after competition aircraft in the world.
Sukhoi Su26. Now he's doing some outside G as he goes, rolling the aircraft to the top of that. Okay, now in this maneuver, which is called the vertical S, he's going to complete the big S in the sky, sticking it over right now and bringing it back down towards the ground.
as up go the landing gear and off it goes, full power on. That's all the noise she'll make, the very quiet Q400.
The Q400 is an extraordinary modern technology turboprop offering airlines exceptional economics with jet speed and comfort in the 70-seat market. The Q400 is also replacing and supplementing jets on many regional and mainline routes worldwide. While the Q400 is larger and faster than the other Q-series models, this aircraft can be flown by the same pool of pilots, resulting in reduced crew costs for the airlines with a mixed Q-series fleet.
Propellers spin.
The F-16 Fighting Falcon is a multi-role jet fighter aircraft developed by General Dynamics in the United States. The Falcon's versatility is a paramount reason it was a success on the export market, serving 24 countries. The F-16 is the largest and probably the most significant current Western fighter program, with over 4,000 aircraft built since production started in 1976.
To demonstrate the awesome maneuverability and power of the CF-18, let's launch back at
The CF-18 Hornet is a Canadian Forces aircraft based on the American F-18 Hornet. Manufactured in St. Louis, Missouri, USA by the McDonnell Douglas Military Airspace Company, who in 1997 merged with Boeing.